Welcome to Star Watch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Tonight, we return to Yu Menglong's story with care, clarity, and respect. In the weeks since his passing, additional inquiries have reportedly prompted a closer look at details many of us struggle to reconcile. Rather than chase rumors, we'll walk through what's changed, what remains uncertain, and why transparency matters for families, for fans, and for public trust. You'll hear a calm timeline, not a sensational one. Constructive ways communities are turning sorrow into dignity, and a reminder of the person behind the headlines. If you're weary of noise but still searching for understanding, you're in the right place. We'll use neutral language, separate facts from claims, and offer gentle steps you can take that don't risk harm to anyone. Stay with us to the end. There's a small, meaningful ritual you can join this week to honor you and keep the light of kindness steady while we wait for verifiable updates. Reports suggest supplementary police checks have revisited selected timelines and digital traces linked to the night of Yu's death. Public statements have not announced a full reversal of earlier conclusions. However, the mere act of re-examining elements indicates a willingness to ensure evidence and narrative are aligned. This is important. It's not confirmation of wrongdoing, nor a verdict on any individual. It's a recognition that fast conclusions, however well-intended, can leave the public uneasy when questions linger. For viewers, the headline is caution and process. Measured verification beats viral speculation. For families and fans, steady communication helps rebuild trust, even when updates are modest. For media consumers, the takeaway is to hold two thoughts at once: compassion for grief and patience for methodical work. Tonight, we'll keep those thoughts together and avoid overstating any claim. We describe, we don't accuse. We shine light, we do not inflame. Before the incident, Yu's public activity reflected professionalism and forward motion. Routine posts, ongoing projects, and plans that many found reassuring. On the night in question, initial reports indicated a fall and a quick determination of no criminal activity. The case's swift closure proved difficult for some to accept, especially as grief spread and questions accumulated. In the days that followed, a brief balcony clip drew intense attention, petitions gathered pace, and the conversation grew global. Now we're in an update phase. Authorities, according to reports, are rechecking specific items, sequence markers, access logs, and other digital breadcrumbs to confirm consistency between what is known and what is said. It is neither dramatic nor conclusive. It is administrative and careful, which is exactly what many asked for. Our responsibility here is to chart the timeline plainly, to acknowledge emotion without letting it steer the facts, and to prioritize clarity over conjecture. To move beyond repetition, we offer 3 people-centered ideas that viewers can join without risking harm or copyright issues. Letters for tomorrow. Write a 150 word note about a moment when a performer's work helped you through difficulty. We'll curate anonymized excerpts, with permission, over royalty-free music and original narration, turning sorrow into gratitude. B. A mini digital literacy checklist. Before sharing any post, ask: is this a primary source or commentary? Is it confirmed fact, a claim, or an opinion? What context is missing? Time, location, continuity? Are faces private and blurred if needed? Are our verbs neutral? Reports suggest. Documents indicate. Witnesses claim. C. Light forward microactions. Set a weekly minute to light a virtual candle and share one positive line of hope. Consider supporting local well-being charities, and celebrate a meaningful quote from you in your own words. Small steps, steady light, lower heat. This is how communities heal. Empathy asks us to see the human being. Colleagues, friends, a family, and millions of viewers moved by performances that became part of their lives. Evidence asks us to respect process, verifiable sources, cautious language, and the humility to say we don't know yet. Holding both together is a discipline. It guides how we speak, what we share, and how we behave towards strangers on the internet. If you feel sorrow, you're not alone. If you feel skeptical, that too is understandable. But there is a third way: measured concern. We can check sources, avoid harassment, and refuse to amplify unverified claims. We can let officials do their work while we tend to our communities with compassion. As we do, we keep watch for updates from credible channels. Grief need not become a bonfire. It can be a small lamp, bright enough to see by, gentle enough to comfort. When headlines fade, legacy remains. For many, Yu's work carried a quiet warmth. Characters that held courage and vulnerability in the same frame. Scenes that told us we might endure more than we think. We can honor that without breaching rights or privacy. Share a favorite moment in your own words, create original artwork with permission where needed, or record a voice note about how a particular performance encouraged you. Celebrate craft, discipline, range, the hours unseen behind every finished scene. Celebrate kindness, verified anecdotes from authorized interviews, paraphrased respectfully. And celebrate continuity, the way a body of work can keep speaking long after a program ends. Legacy is built in small choices: the words we choose, the tone we keep, the care we extend to others in the comments. If we want truth to matter, let us also protect the tenderness that first drew us to the story. In moments like this, we are reminded that truth is not instant. It is patient. It lives in careful updates, not viral certainty. It requires us to resist the easy storyline and accept a more modest one. That diligent people are rechecking elements, that families deserve quiet, and that communities can be strong without becoming harsh. If you have felt overwhelmed, pause. Breathe. Write a letter for tomorrow. Light a candle this week. Share one kind sentence with someone who needs it. And as we wait for verifiable information, let's pledge to speak about everyone involved with the same dignity we would wish for our own. That is not naivety. It is strength, the kind that steadies a shaking world. For you, and for everyone who loved his work, may our words be careful, our hearts be kind, and our hope be steady enough to last. If this calmer, kinder approach resonates with you, please consider subscribing to Starwatch now and tapping the notification bell, so you'll never miss thoughtful updates as they arrive. Your presence here tells us that measured voices still matter, that it is possible to hold empathy and evidence together without losing either. Thank you for spending part of your evening with us, for keeping discussions respectful in the comments, and for choosing language that heals rather than harms. If you found value in this video, share it with a friend who is tired of noise but still seeking clarity. And if you're joining our Letters for Tomorrow tribute, check the description for guidelines and send yours in safely and simply. From all of us at Starwatch now, thank you, take care, and keep the light steady. We will be here, patient, precise, and always on the side of dignity.